2. Right, so we're going to be multiplying two numbers that are restricted in the values they can use. So I'm going to say A and B can be our variable names, integers, and the result will also be an integer. So let's say my aunt's integer A is assigned to, and it is spin edit num1 dot value. B is assigned to spin edit 2 dot value. So you should have got those two inputs to start with. And now we need to check that those are valid values. Okay, so we're going to say if, let's say if not A in, okay, if not A in square brackets, now we have to put the range of numbers. So let's see, the range of numbers that we're not allowed to use are 0, dot, dot, 2, comma, 5, comma, 10, comma, 50, 20, comma, 50. If not A in, then we can say show message error. Okay, some other message. Happy with that? So if it's not one of these, sorry, no, if it is one of those, okay, let's say that. If it is one of those, then it's a problem. Okay. And you could say else, carry on with our code. I'm going to get there now. I'm just doing it in steps, begin, end. Okay, so here's going to be the rest of the code. Correct. Yes, good question. What about B? Okay, here we can use our brackets and we can go or, okay, or we repeat exactly that. So we're going to check A and B, whoops, and we're using or. Because if one of them is wrong, we've got a problem. Do you agree? If both of them are wrong, we've got a problem. If both of these are false, then we don't have a problem. Then it will do the else. Okay, so as long as that's true, or that's true, A or B are wrong, then it's going to show a message error. So let's test that and see if we get it to work. If you had used and, then it would only be a problem if both of them had an error. The or means one can have an error, both can have an error, or the other one can have an error. And they will all make it false, all make it wrong. Alright, so if I hit test answer, error, because there's a 0. Let's make that 4 test answer still a problem, because here's a 0. See, that's why that or means one of them must be a problem. There shouldn't be a problem. Oh, 5 is a problem. Let's try 6, no problem.
If you say add, then you say 4 times 0, then it won't work.
If you say, yeah, if you put an and here, let's test that. Just so you can see. Now, not and not is a problem. But if one of these is actually correct, then there's no problem. You see the difference between and? Okay, because that and that have to be a problem. That and that, which isn't correct, needs to be or. Needs to be one or the other, and that also includes both. So if both are incorrect, let's check it again. Naught and naught, that's wrong. Okay? If we've got a 7, that's fine. No? Is that fine? Why is it not fine?
So it's perfect.
Because we've got a naught. Exactly, that's perfect. Yes. 12, no problem. Okay, so that works. That catches our error. Now the rest of our code, now we must do what we must do if it's correct. So let's get their answer. User answer. Okay, so if that's all fine, okay, let's say answer is assigned to, and it's going to be A, no, it's going to be what they type in. So set guess dot value. So that's their guess. So that's the user's answer. Now we must get the actual answer. Okay. I'm just going to do that here. This piece of code, we could actually, if we want to be more correct, we would actually put this in this area here. Okay, because we don't need to get their answer unless it's correct. Entered correct. Okay, so there's their answer. We must calculate the actual answer. Well, that's answer user. Let's get this right. User answer. The actual answer is going to be, what's that? A times B. That's the actual answer. And their answer is their guess. This is the real answer. Now we can say if our user answer equals our answer, then show message correct. Else show message incorrect. Okay, that should work. Let's run it and see. Okay, so we got the answer they think, we got the real answer. We compare the two. So here it should say error. Let's say 4 times 4 is 11. Incorrect. 16. Error. Won't allow the 0. Look here, okay, nice question. But look here. Yeah. Because you're not, look here, guys. With this code, this is your error area here. If it finds an error, it stops here. It only carries on to the else if it's correct. So it'll only run this if there's no error. Yours is running both. If it's making its way to here, you might not have your else, you'll not be using your else correctly. So mine will only run this highlighted code if there's no error. If there's an error, it stops here and says show message. Wasn't me.
Sure, sir.
Okay, you happy? I'm going to end that there.